staying safe and well, and welcome to my film and TV channel. And today we're going to have a look at a music biographical film. Yeah, it's actually out to buy from the 7th of June 2021 here in the UK and online. Just check your territories to see availability. And today we're going to have a look at the United States versus Billie Holiday. Yes, so please join me. Push that subscribe button, push the notifications. There'll be some links coming up on screen for Facebook and Twitter. Do check every couple of days and follow and friend everyone back. There's a link also to, if you check the playlist, my Citizen channel, which is my football team, Manchester City, my channel on there, so check that out. So please check out all the links on the screen. And any comments are very welcome on this film or anything to do with TV or film, it doesn't really matter. And if you don't have time to give us a comment, I mean, it's nice to get views, but it's nice to get a little thumbs up as well. So if you can do that for me, that'd be great. Yeah, United States versus Billie Holiday. About singer, of course, Billie Holiday. Yeah, based on the book Chasing the Scream, The First and Last Days of the War on Drugs by Johann Hari. Directed by Lee Daniels. It was initially set to be theatrically released by Paramount, but the film was sold to Hulu at the end of 2020, December 2020, and digitally released on February 26, 2021. And as stated, it's now available for you to buy, so check that out from the 7th of June 2021. It stars Andra Day as the aforementioned Billie Holiday, Travanti Rhodes as Jimmy Fletcher, Garrett Hedlund as Harry J. Anslinger, and Leslie Jordan as Reginald Lord Divine. And it follows Holiday during her career as she is targeted by the Federal Department of Narcotics with an undercover sting operation led by black federal agent Jimmy Fletcher, with whom she had a tumultuous affair, and all bits in between as well. Yeah, all scores today and all comments today are recorded as at 3 PM UK time on 3rd of June 2021. Right, let's have a look at what people are thinking. Yeah, it's a bit, yeah, it's, I was going to say a mixed bag, but it's quite low overall with everyone, I believe, this one. Rotten Tomatoes, it's got a 55%, that's all positivity rating. That's based on 175 critics. And is only getting an average rating of just 5.4 out of 10, so a bit under that magical 6 we always look for. And it received 96 fresh, which is fair enough, but 79 rotten, so almost 50-50, just slightly in its favour. And the audience on Rotten Tomatoes, they liked it though, they did like it. They give it an average of 4.3 out of 5, so that's not too bad. The consensus on Rotten Tomatoes reads, although the United States versus Billie Holiday often falls shy of its subject's transcendence, Andra Day's performance offers brilliant compensation. Yeah, and that sort of that thought is sort of carried across many of the critiques and public, to be honest with you. On Metacritic, the film's got a weighted average of just 52 out of 100, so again quite low down based on 43 critics. It received 16 positive, 22 mixed and just 5 negative reviews. And it scores as low as 25 out of 100 up to 75 out of 100. Variety's Owen Gleiberman, he gave it 70 out of 100, and he said, "This is gripping stuff to be sure, yet the movie, volatile as it is, lacks a full dramatic centre and the momentum that would flow out of it." Yeah, so he was quite impressed. Not quite as impressed with USA Today's Brian Truitt. He gave it 63 out of 100 and said, even with its imperfections, Billie Holiday tells a needed story along the way, introduces a bright new Hollywood star to watch. Obviously talking about Andra Day there. And The Guardian's Peter Bradshaw, he scored it 40 out of 100. He was one of the lowest marks. He said, Day's rendition is heartfelt, it is, but the direction and storytelling are laborious. It is. Without the panache and correctness of earlier Daniels movies such as Precious in 2008 and Paperboy in 2012, a cloud of solemnity and reverence hangs over it, briefly dispelled by the music itself. Internet Movie Database, Joe Public, you, me, what we're doing, what we're thinking, 9,148 reviews as I'm recording this, and it's averaging 6.3 out of 10, so yeah, we crawled just above that watchable rating, which is nice to see. And of that's 9,148, 6,879 people gave it a score of 6 or more, so that's not too bad. That's 75% basic positivity, so that's not too bad. The public tended to like it a little bit more than the critics did. My little thoughts, well, I'm going to put my public head on, but I'm going to sound a bit like a critic with this one. I mean, there is hints of Judy in this. You think of Judy and Renée Zellweger in style and presentation, but with the lead actor actually rescuing much of Judy as it did Rennie did with Judy. Obviously this is being rescued a bit by Andra Day as well. This is just really apart from the elements from the lead actress. It's just a bit of a mishmash of situations and events, and a bit higgledy-piggledy, to be honest with you. It doesn't really follow a straightforward pattern for you to actually not enjoy, because a lot of it's horrible, obviously, but it just doesn't seem. It just seems a little bit disjointed. No doubt, I think both Judy in itself and obviously this film needed a little bit better in storytelling. Just under 2 hours. Some of it was slow going, as I said. It does. There is a timeline to it, etc. But it's just quite laborious, and that's a great shame, because it's such a potential for a great film and a great story. Of you know, if you look for some of the classic musical biographies over time, you know, over the last many years, not just recently. You know, you can go back to the 30s, 40s, 50s. Some great biographical music dramas. It is a shame. There's a lot more could have been done with this, and the majority of comments are positive about Andra Day, of course. And same with me. I thought at the end of the day she sort of rescues this film from just being a bit drab and boring. I say just under 2 hours. There's plenty of songs. There's plenty of obviously Billie Holiday's songs in this, so there's plenty to like in it, but as I say, it did drag in parts. But thankfully, Andra Day just about rescued it. So I'm just going to give it my basic watchable rating. And say without having said that, without Andra Day, they wouldn't have had a film, would they? But perhaps he would have stuck another actor in there who might have just been as good. But yeah, he's certainly talking 4, 5 out of 10. Otherwise, but it's such a shame. It's such a waste of a potential thing. You've got a good team there. You've got the crew there. You've got the acting talent there, and you just sort of forget a little bit of the story that gets lost in it all. But there you go. So I'm going to give it my 6 out of 10, which is my watchable rating, which is slightly higher than the critics, but just slightly down on the public anyway. But there you go. Let me know what you think. And if you get to watch this, as I say, it's all about that leading lady, to be honest with this, as it was with Judy. If you watch Judy and Renée Zellweger, it was all about Renée Zellweger's performance rather than the actual film itself. Anyway, let me know what you think. Anyway, thanks for watching. What I'm going to do the rest of the day, have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your family. More importantly, let's all look after each other. So we meet here again on the Film and TV channel. Perhaps have a look across at my Citizen channel, my football channel. All I ever ask you to do is stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.